Alright guys, we've reached the final of the Queen's Club. It is the top seed Alcaraz taking on the Czech Jiří Lehečka. I thought that it would be Draper, whom Alcaraz would face in this final, but Draper was defeated by Lehečka in an extremely close match, 7-5 in the third set. So this obviously could have gone either way, but it was Lehečka who was the bit more solid player. So Lehečka is into the first 500 final of his career, and he has the toughest possible opponent, pretty much, who is of course the top seed and the Wimbledon favorite in Alcaraz. The head-to-head between these two players is, 1-1. Lehečka actually just defeated Alcaraz this year in Doha. That was on a hard court. Alcaraz defeated Lehečka actually in this tournament 2 years ago, which was the start of Alcaraz's grass court dominance, really, when he won that Queen's Club title 2 years ago. And then he won Wimbledon, and then he won Wimbledon the next year. So Alcaraz has only lost about 3 matches on grass in his entire career. And that Queen's Club title in 2023 was really when he started to be the beginning of his grass era. The previous year he lost his Sinner at Wimbledon. So it's actually interesting because I remember looking at Alcaraz's first match in Queen's Club in 2023. He was playing Arthur Rinderknech, a player whom he actually played in this year in the tournament again. And Rinderknech actually almost defeated him.
Arthur Rinderknech.
Rinderknech almost defeated him in that 2023 Queen's Club match. So I was looking at that match, at the score for. I didn't watch the match, but I looked at the score for the match. And being a Djokovic fan, I looked at it and since this tournament was relatively soon after the French Open, I was like, this kid can't adjust to grass. He almost lost right away in his first match on grass. And then he went on and won that tournament. And then he went on and made the final at Wimbledon and defeated Djokovic. So I was completely wrong about that. Granted, it was just the first thought that I had upon seeing that score. And I was like, he almost lost right away. It was not like I was making some official prediction. In fact, after watching I still recognized how much of a threat this kid was, because I was still wishing for him to get knocked out at Wimbledon. So I still recognized that this kid could be a problem. And after watching the Wimbledon semifinal in 2023, where he completely destroyed Daniil Medvedev in straight sets, I said, this kid will defeat Djokovic in the final. I said that after watching the end of that match. I said, it's over. This kid is going to beat Djokovic, and he did. And even after the final started, and I was watching the beginning of the final, and the first set was 6-1 in Djokovic's favor. He was up 5-love, and my dad came into the room for a second. He looked at the score, and he's like, 5-love? And I was like, the kid's gonna come back. He's just nervous. He's going to start playing better in the second set, and he's not gonna go away easily. And he didn't. And he won the second set, and then he won the third set, and then he won the match in 5 sets. So I still realized that he was going to be a threat. But it was kind of funny how he almost lost to Rinderknech in that first match at the Queen's Club. and I was wrong in that thought that I had immediately that he would not be able to adjust to grass. So now Alcaraz will face Lehečka in this Queen's Club final. They have never faced they have faced each other on grass, obviously, which was at this tournament 2 years ago, which Alcaraz won quite easily in straight sets. Alcaraz, who just defeated Bautista Agut, the much older Spaniard, in straight sets, 6-4, 6-4, served 71% first serves. That is great. Alcaraz's serve has actually been pretty good this tournament. His new service motion is finally starting to work. He's serving a high percentage of first serves in. And he also did 36 winners and 19 unforced errors. So he did 17 more winners than unforced errors. That is fantastic. Lehečka, on the other hand, served 63% first serves in. That is a bit too low. He will want to get that higher against Alcaraz. But he hit... that was Draper. Yeah, Lehečka served 60% first serves in. That is a bit too low. But he did 36 winners and 18 unforced errors. So he did 18 more winners than unforced errors. So Lehečka also did a pretty solid match. Do I now believe that he will go on after defeating the second seed Draper? Do I now believe that he will go on to defeat the top seed Alcaraz? No, I don't believe so. But I think he can give him some challenge. He did just beat him a few months ago. Granted, it was on a different surface that Alcaraz is worse on. But Lehečka is playing solidly, so I think he can give Alcaraz some trouble. But I think that Alcaraz will win this match in 3 sets and be the champion at Queen's for a second time. And surely he will be the man to beat going into Wimbledon.